Good morning. Hello. We did not have a good night's sleep last night. I wanted to make sure I told you that. We had the middle of the night club. Didn't we? Middle of the night, happy club. Middle of the night. Not happy now? Not happy now? No? Yeah, we took Henry to the dog park, huh, Daniel? He watched Henry play with our friend Nutmeg, who's the cutest little dog. She's three legs. Henry likes that. I just ordered her mom is the one who gave us the washer and the dryer, and they just happened to be at the dog park when we were there.
Oh really?
Yeah. Well, Daniel and I had middle of the night club again last night, so he was very serious when he went to school just now. Whoa. Yeah. Good morning. Henry, you tell me when the repair guy comes, okay? Because he's supposed to come this morning. Good morning again. I'm sitting here editing, uploading. My computer's being nice to me this morning. So that's a good thing when that happens. It is Monday. Monday. Oh boy, so let's hope that there's nothing wrong with this fancy machine we have down there, and that it's just a hose or a something small. I did call the appliance repair guy. He's probably gonna charge me $80 to come out and hopefully just get it rolling. Because I really want it. As soon as the guy comes, which should be soon, because he said within the hour, and that was a half hour ago. I'm gonna then get ready for work and go do some insurance. Ooh. So this week, yeah, usually Monday I kind of chill out and hang out. This week I'm gonna go to work on Monday, and then Tuesday I have the house cleaners coming in the morning around 10. Daniel has therapy at 1:30. What else? Just working through all the normal stuff this week. You know, the bills and the budgets and the... Thomas has been invited to go to Wisconsin, so I'm working on that. I have to get him airfare. It's under $200 Southwest from LaGuardia, I think. The guy is here. Let's go look at that washer. That was fast. We have the nicest appliance repair. It's Advanced Appliance Repair. If you're in my area and you watch my vlogs, his name is Art, and I love Art. What he said about my new friend here is that we looked in the back, we took it apart, he looked at the hoses, and everything looks perfect. The only thing he thinks it is in these machines. Watch this. I'm sure this is really exciting, but some people like washing machine stuff, so here we go. So you push this. He thinks that the water is coming here and going into this little, draining like through there and coming out the side a little bit. So it could be through there, because he looked in the back, all the hoses looked okay, everything connected is fine. He said sometimes these machines can leak a little bit through the doors. So we cleaned it up. It was just a small amount of water, and then it was dry, and he said, you know, watch it. And some people just have a little drip of water, they dry it before the next wash, and that's the way it is. It's not on carpet, it's on cement. Or if it continues to leak, I think he said he'd come out for about 80 bucks, take apart the door, but he'll have to replace the boot, which is another $200 or something like that. So we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna, he said, I think you should be able to probably get a good amount of use out of it and watch it. If it starts to be like pools of water, then it's a problem. But this is just like maybe 2 or 3 ounces of water, maybe a little more depending on how big the wash is. So anyway, he tightened everything up and he said it looks good, and he said it was in good shape and everything's fine. So hopefully that makes John feel a little better. He says, tell your husband he did everything right. It's just, it almost looks like there was a little tiny bit of a leak before, because there's evidence of it, but I'm not going to complain because, oh my gosh, this was a gift. And I guess it's a problem with front loaders that they can leak through the doors. So it's not the kind of machine we would ever have picked out, mostly because they're very expensive. And because, you know, it's in the basement, so we don't really care what they look like, you know, function. But this is a high efficiency one, so I'm kind of glad that the water going into the septic is far less and they're more efficient energy wise. So anyway, he said do laundry. Anyhow, yeah. Okay, so I'm glad that was solved. I like you, friend. Be good to me, okay? I mean, John did a load. Look, the dryer has towels in it. The repair guy doesn't like the ones that do this like push release like that. He said that those latches that connect are not always very reliable. So anyway, that is, look at this piece of hair. I need to go take a shower and like fix this hair. Hanging out in the basement. I am on my way to work. It's 1 o'clock. Yes, it seems like it's late, but I'm working until 6. I don't know why I'm singing. I do that all the time. It's so weird. Okay, so how are you? I'm fine. I'm doing good. Feeling a little pretty good today. Probably would have felt better. I had a really good weekend in terms of eating until I had a chocolate craving yesterday and ended up with some Hershey's chocolate, and yeah, not good, but could have been worse. So my focus this week is on trying to minimize carbs. I don't know. The most important thing I can do is just make positive small changes and try not to eat the sugar, because I know sugar causes me pain. So, boy, what would be the harm in that, right? I would feel better and I would probably lose some weight and not be so swollen. That's what I'm thinking about this morning. That and a lot of other things. So, what do you do? What do you do when you have people in your life who are negative by nature? Normally, I would say there are a lot of times you have to kind of turn away from people or just sort of let them ease out of your life, because if they're only causing you problems because they are so negative and critical, it's just detrimental to your future and your life. They're not going to change and they're going to keep trying to bring you down. Then you don't need them in your life. They're putting up walls against the things that you want to do. But what do you do when you have somebody in your life who is sometimes very negative and a part of your immediate life and your family and refuses to change and gets angry, and no matter how many times you try, month after month, year after year, they just don't listen to you, they don't agree with you, their glass is always half empty, and you're saying, Do you love them and ignore them when they're negative? Basically being subversive and doing things that they might not agree with, that are things that you want to do because you know you're going to get backlash. Or do you move them along out of your life and just say, look, it's just irreconcilable, and maybe you'll just have to go and figure it out, but I can't live till my grave being hollered at and hollered around. Or just, anger is very dangerous, guys. Anger is a soul killer, okay? So what do you do? What have you done? I don't know. I'm just trying to process things in my head this morning. My health, my well-being, family's well-being, all the goals that I have, all the things I want to do, future, things for Daniel. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. I am. I'm just not getting cooperation, I guess. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
I do know what to do.
Need a sign from above.
It's weather to do, I guess.
I just want to be somebody who knows.
I'm on my way to work. I'm gonna get a coffee.
Who knows how to behave.
I love coming home and seeing my little dog in the window, jumping up and down. He's always there.
Won't you save, 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 save me? Won't you save, 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 save me? I am out here alone, 'cause there's nobody left. I need someone to talk to, get this pain on my chest. All the bad things I've done and the people I've hurt. Wanna take that part of me and leave it in the dirt. Won't you save, 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 save me? Won't you save, 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 save me? Won't you save, 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 save me? Oh, save me, save, save me. Oh, I've been trapped in this darkness for far too long now. Wanna tear down the curtains, let the sun shine in. Oh, I've been seeking forgiveness